And now let's meet the visiting team, the Los Angeles Lakers. At small forward, Rui Hachimura. At point guard, D'Angelo Russell. At center, Anthony Davis. At the other forward position, LeBron James. At the other guard position, Kobe Bryant. The head coach of the visiting team is Darvin Ham.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And the injury story: when you're missing two players, including a starter, a lot of changes, rotations, and roles.
Two players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Russell is out there with Bryant. And it's Hachimura in at the three, the small forward. And for the Rockets, the guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. Dylan Brooks out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the five down low. When you talk about rebounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah. Both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
Now, here is Russell, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
You know, I love seeing players use the middle of the court. It just opens up your options, and for a guy like Russell, it gives him a lot of freedom offensively.
And Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. And stolen by Russell. Bryant against Green. LeBron outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Hachimura. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Russell kicks to Hachimura. Davis against Şengün. Just 4 to shoot. And Davis can't get it to go. And here are the Rockets. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Brooks outside. Moves back up. Şengün, one up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what coach wants from Şengün.
Now here's Bryant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Van Vliet against Russell. Pass to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Fires, high post, and there it is for him.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
In court for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
Up top, Şengün. Discarded by Davis. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Eason. Brooks outside. From deep, Green bangs home the trifecta.
The defense had the right idea, but Green just refused to be denied. Outworking good defense.
Outside, James. Hachimura with a screen on Eason. Eason against James. Over Eason. LeBron dishes to Davis. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Hey, that kind of contact just not going to get it done against Davis. He's much too strong for that.
Green against Bryant. Van Vliet outside. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Floats it up for James. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Rockets trail by 3. Şengün with the screen on Russell. For 3, Van Vliet. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Passes it to Hachimura. It's the three-point bomb.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Brooks against Hachimura. Brooks misses. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 6-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Now here's Van Vliet after LeBron James's miss. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the game to go. The pass to Hachimura. James looking around.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Brooks against Hachimura. Brooks outside. Pass to Eason. Eason with a screen for Green. The 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He's just so good from out there, even when the defense is tight.
LeBron outside. Pass to Hachimura. Lets a floater go. Eason grabs the board. Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. LeBron against Green. Over James. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Lakers in the lead. He kicks it to Davis. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside, Russell passes it to Hachimura. Over Green. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Hachimura.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he plays.
Here's James, following the score by Dylan Brooks. Kobe kicks to Hachimura. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Hachimura's got 6 points.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
For 3, Van Vliet. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. The Lakers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Russell passes to Hachimura. LeBron up top. Davis with a screen on Easton. And LeBron James good for 3. LeBron's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Rockets trail by 4. Van Vliet outside. Brooks outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here is Russell. LeBron outside. And here's Kobe from the arc. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Firing back. Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. So for the Rockets, Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. Jae'Sean Tate comes in for Brooks. And it's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. And then for the Lakers, Vanderbilt's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Austin Reeves comes in for Bryant. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Russell. And so here is Houston, trailing by 4. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Here's Landale, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Landale pass to Green. Tate against Vanderbilt. And there's the pass to Easton. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Thompson surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Over Vincent. And Thompson gets it to go.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And they pick up 2. James has got 9.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
To the middle. And the dunk by Easton.
Clearly He's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Outside, Green takes it inside. Eason, a screen on Vanderbilt. LeBron with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Let's take a look now at Anthony Davis's numbers. Coming off a terrific season, putting in about 26 points per, 12 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Şengün with the screen for Holiday. 7-foot shot, and it's Şengün getting it to go. Şengün's got his second basket. LeBron outside. Vanderbilt a screen on Green. Hits the mark.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Clark, LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body. And this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king.
And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
And both free throws, good for James. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Green deciding where to go with it. Thompson right side. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now here's LeBron. 18 feet out, and the basket is good. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times, that's a nice dime from the king.
Thompson from long range. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 8-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. We've got Jace on tape. Whitmore is out there with Thompson. And there's Green. And it's Şengün in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. The Lakers with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. LeBron, that's a two-pointer, and it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. In the corner, Tate with it. Kicks it to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. Back to Tate. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Tate's only got his first bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Thompson outside. Pass to Whitmore. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 4. Vanderbilt kicks to Wood. LeBron outside. Wood a screen on Green. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post-play. So I do think the game has changed. Not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alder. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amin and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amin said making the NBA has been a whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. Lakers leading by 7. They get a hand on it. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Vanderbilt finds James. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Can't cash in from close range.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Kicks it out to James. Pass to Reeves. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 on the clock. Vincent with it. Working on Tate. Vincent misses. Gets trailed by 9. Thompson outside. Pass to Whitmore. Green with a screen for Whitmore. Over Vanderbilt. And that one's good. Whitmore. Vincent with it. Still without a basket. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well. He's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Whitmore. The Lakers also changing it up.
Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Russell in for Gabe Vincent. Wood pass to Hachimura. LeBron outside. Russell a screen on Green. There's the three. James, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 7. James outside. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Şengün with a screen on Russell. To the inside. Şengün, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Now, here is Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Tari Eason's checked in for Green. And then for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis comes in for Christian Wood. Kobe is subbed in for Austin Reed.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Eason passes to Thompson. Down low, here's Van Vliet. And Davis sends it back.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Timeout called the Rockets. Houston making 2 changes. Jacques Landale comes in for Şengün. And it's Green in for Thompson. Landale pass to Green. Eason with a screen for Green. Over Bryant. Shots good by Green. Green's got 5 now. So if you look at the Rockets' struggles, Clark, over the last few seasons, what stands out to you?
Well, I think it starts at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. I mean, a team is not going to make noise in the NBA if they don't defend consistently. I'm sure improving on D is a focus this season.
Davis with the bucket.
Inside offense almost seems too easy for Davis, but it's not. I mean, you have to have a lot of confidence, strength, and skill to score against that kind of defense.
Now here's Van Vliet. 7 points in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Passes to Hachimura. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Clark, last season, the Lakers making major trades, shaking up the roster, reforming their team.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, they had 4 players left from opening night. That was it. 3 major trades bringing in new talent, and that makes it difficult to find cohesion. So give L.A. a lot of credit for making that playoff run.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Down by 15. Goes up on the wing, and Davis pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The pass to Reeves. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Van Vliet. And it's the Rockets on the break. Right side, Green. Over Kobe. Green, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Kobe against Green. Here's Bryant. The stupendous finish in traffic. Bryant's got 7 points.
I like what the defense is thinking right there, but, you know, Kobe's agility allows him to avoid the contact.
There's a screen. Here's Van Vliet. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
They throw good, Van Vliet. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started and the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Now, here's Green. 17 points in his last outing. Shot from the wing. A rebound by Kobe Bryant. Lakers leading by 17. Pass to Russell. Inside, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Green. He has 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
the first one drops.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
Şengün's checked in for Houston. And both free throws good for Green.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
So it's the Rockets now, following the three by the Lakers. The Rockets again can't hit.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Lakers working the ball around now. Russell, no luck. Rockets trail by 20. Green kicks to Şengün. Pass to Van Vliet. Unloads. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Spins. Russell inside. He's covered by Eason. Reeves can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brooks dishes to Green. For 3, Van Vliet. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Here's Russell. The Rockets making the shot. And it's Davis with the jam.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautiful.
Passes it to Şengün. Dishes to Green. Şengün trying to free himself up. Shots good by Green. Green's got 9.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Out to Kobe. Puts up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 10.
From deep, inside, outside, all levels, Kobe can flat out get it done.
And Van Vliet launches. Oh, how about that?
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers lead by 16. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
Fans, put your hands together. Get loud for
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
For them, it's been all about ball movement, player movement. You see the flow of the offense? This is the kind of basketball I'd pay to see.
And they're paying us. How about that? We're lucky. This is a get-to job, not a got-to job. And with a moment here, time to give our compliments to the players of the week. From the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. It's a 16-point game. Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Russell is out there with Bryant. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up, he can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
He misses the free throw.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing. And offensively, he can carry a team.
Good on the second free throw. Nuggets trail by 17. Easton, screen on Bryant. The pass to Brooks. And some nice passing there by Houston. Green kicks to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. James finds Davis. And here's Russell, covered by Van Vliet. Floats it up for Davis. It's stolen by Green. Brooks outside. Pass to Easton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Kobe. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 5. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
James. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Van Vliet outside. Six to shoot. Pass to Eason. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Eason's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Hachimura kicks to Russell. Back to Hachimura. Davis setting the pick for Hachimura. Over Brooks. Hachimura, no good. It's trailed by 16. Green, the pass to Easton. LeBron with the block. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers remain on their grind. Darvin Ham says, I'm preaching daily preparation. The rest you're getting, how you're taking care of your body, sleep habits, nutrition, workouts, recovery, film work, being efficient with your practice time, and your shoot-arounds. Winning habits are built daily. Kevin, I'm very tired after saying all that. Back to you.
I'm sure you are. They actually do all of it. David, thank you for that detailed report.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
For Houston, Dylan Brooks. One shot.
And that one misses.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Second shot opportunity. James wide open. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. Trailing by 19. Pass to Şengün. There's the dish to Brooks. Van Vliet outside. Hachimura against Brooks. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
A chance to check out stats for Van Vliet. Great showing for him last season. He was around 19 points per game last year. 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving, and of course, finds the open man.
I love how under control Hachimura is, able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Now, here's Green. He's got 9. No good from outside. Here's Russell. And the pass to Hachimura. Now here's LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis finds James. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Second chance points, and they were in the top half of the league in steals as well. They got a few ball hawks out there that can cause problems for the opponent.
Greg, as you said, they were top of the league in second chance points. They had a strong presence inside at both ends of the floor. Here is Brooks. He has 7. Shot clock at 6. Eason. Another miss by Houston. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Russell passes to Hachimura. Now Davis. Running by Green. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Brooks. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's Brooks that time on the assist from Green. Brooks has got 9.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Davis, the pass to Russell, and he comes up with the deuce. Russell's got his third basket of the night right there.
Great feed from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Eason. Şengün with the ball. Back to Green. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 11.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside, Kobe. Hachimura with his screen on Green. And Bryant kicks to LeBron. Bryant the pass to Hachimura. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And when you look at the Kings matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Houston's got the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Landale pass to Van Fleet. Trains the three-pointer. Van Fleet's got 19 points.
It's been all Van Fleet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
Out left to the wing. Stolen by Brooks. Van Fleet outside. And the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Great assist by Van Fleet. Van Fleet's got his third assist on the night. Passes it to Reeves. Back to Russell. LeBron James on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Eason finds Van Fleet. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for us.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Timeout called, the Rockets. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Rockets 4th.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
Rockets trail by 20. Van Fleet passes to Landale. He dishes it to Green. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Russell passes to Reeves. Russell against Van Fleet. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Here's Reeves. From down in the low post, it goes. Reeves has got 7 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They double-team Van Fleet. Brooks with no one around. Good, and Van Fleet gets the assist. Brooks has got 7 points here in this quarter.
defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now here's Brooks. 12 points for him. There's the pass to Easton. Houston moving it around. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Reeves, headed by Green. Hachimura, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Pass to Landale. Brooks against James. Here's Green. And Davis sends it back. Here's Russell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal.
And Van Vliet picks one up.
Foul. Out of frustration. Russell, as he often does, dictating the tempo.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And one thing you respect about Russell, his ability to get the rock in the hoop.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he puts points on the board in bunches. No matter what uniform he's wearing, this guy is a legitimate lethal scorer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jeff Green is checked in for Tari Eason. Shea Shante comes in for Dylan Brooks. Lance Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Landale. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Green. Takes it off the glass.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Lakers leading by 19. 1:52 left to play here in the third. Russell against Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Russell kicks to Davis. Count that one. Davis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
From deep, Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end. You know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Reeves. He has 7. Dishes it to Russell. Davis setting the pick for Russell. 3-pointer. Second chance shot. The Rockets pull it in. Landale's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Green. Missing. L.A. has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Russell. 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wood with the screen for Russell. No good on the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Thompson against Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. And it's Whitmore in for Green. And the Lakers also making a change. Vincent's checked in. So it's the Lakers now.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Reeves. Loads it up for Davis. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Alperen Şengün out there with Green. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Tate in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Easy to see how locked in LeBron is. Gets some contact on the shot, but never even fazed by it.
Whitmore sets a screen for Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
Not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Passes it to Green. And Thompson kicks to Tate. Over Vanderbilt. The rebound by James.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Thompson outside. Pass to Whitmore. That's great. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Reeves. Wood sets a screen. Now the pass to Vincent. James against Green. And it's LeBron James with the 3. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Now Thompson. He kicks to Green. And the rejection by LeBron. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Thompson. A nice shot by LeBron. And now that's 35 points for LeBron.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Şengün with the bucket.
Şengün showing his touch there. That's a tough spot for a big.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Thompson. From deep LeBron. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Craig, that's done, so what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Vanderbilt, that 3 off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Got that one up quick. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Pass to Reeves. To the middle. A nice shot by LeBron. And it's 37 points for LeBron.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Passes it to Şengün. Over LeBron. James with some nice D. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
In production, one of the things James does best, he's so skilled at finding shots for himself.
Pass to Şengün. basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
At home in the paint, Alperon Şengün has great footwork.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Thompson. Vincent with it. 13 feet away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reeves can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Wood's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Whitmore. And there's the drive. Here's Green, up and in on the layup.
And Whitmore didn't have to facilitate as much in college, but he understands the importance at this level.
Come on.
James in the post, working on Green. Vanderbilt the pass to Vincent. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And finished off by Wood.
You know, it's all about getting good position, ideal position. And once Wood has that, the rest is simple.
And here's Thompson. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
And the Lakers call time here. Big group substitution here. Tari Eason's checked in for Green. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tate. Jalen Green's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Wood. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Kobe's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Russell in for Vincent. To the inside. Here's LeBron. Here's Davis. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Davis has got 29 in the game.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Down low. Ryan in the post, guarded by Green. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Russell. Russell's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. VanVleet finds Green. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Easton. There's Green with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis dishes to Russell. Pass to Bryant. Russell a screen on Green. And here's Bryant for 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Kobe Bryant, so hard to slow down. What a gifted offensive player.
Steps back. VanVleet with it. Picked up by Davis. VanVleet kicks to Green. Passes to Easton. Russell against Şengün. Can't get it to go. Shooting 47% on 7 of 15 attempts. Pass to Hachimura. Floats it up for James. Stolen by VanVleet. Can they get it? And the shot goes in. VanVleet's got 21 in the game.
And what a tool for Van Vliet to have. We know he is great driving it, so when he's using the pull-up, it's really effective.
Outside for Kobe. The dish now to LeBron. There's the pass to Davis. Clock at 6. Davis with a screen on Green. Bryant finds Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Giving up the ball in the two-man game right there. I think Kobe deserves a little more credit for his playmaking ability.
Van Vliet against Russell. Now here's Van Vliet. Not a lot of room. The shot's good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Russell against Van Vliet. Russell passes to Davis. And they double up James. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Van Vliet against James. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Good on the shot. LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Kobe, back to LeBron, and they double up James. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by James. 19 points for Kobe Bryant.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Russell against Van Vliet. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Look, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now, centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
They double-team Van Vliet. Şengün inside. Davis is up. Şengün no good.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Back to Brooks. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
We just try to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just all about us and how we can play well on the road, and we've been doing that this year so far.
Yeah, you kept this crowd quiet down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.